practicing when you're sick can be tricky. Okay, so I think that a gentle SOVT practice can sometimes be useful during the recovery from illness. However, if your illness is affecting the larynx, if you have a sore throat, if there is swelling, rest may be better than exercise that day. Maybe some gentle breathing, maybe some gentle moving, maybe that's a day to go over lyrics or some other thing that can still move your practice ahead, but maybe not vocalizing. If you have something like a head cold, however, and the speaking voice is basically normal, singing phonation is comfortable, and there's no significant throat pain, then you might want to try some easy breathing, some gentle humming. You might use the straw in a glass of water with some, gentle scales. Nothing, no big leaps, no big range exercises, just small, comfortable glides, maybe a few sustained pitches, and then stop. The idea is not to overpush, not to overtax. There is no range testing. Well, let's see what I can do and see if that note's back yet. Maybe not a good idea. I think you're going to know because you're going to gradually get one note higher. So there's no need to go jumping in and see if you can belt that Celine Dion note. Here's a simple rule. If singing feels better as you do it and stay gentle, then maybe you can gradually increase just a little bit. If it feels worse, then stop. Okay? If you are hoarse, if it's raspy, if it's painful, if you're suddenly missing notes, if they're just dropping out where normally they'd be there, or speaking requires some effort, then that's a different category. That's swollen vocal cords, and they can be more vulnerable to trauma. So singing through an upper respiratory infection that affects the voice, you increase your risk of injury. Okay, so sick days, maybe they're voice check-in days. Maybe they're not voice practice days. The purpose isn't to train the voice on that day. It's to ask, what does my instrument have available to me today? What's available to me? And is it getting better? Is it getting worse? Okay, here's an awareness thing that I would really love for you to keep in mind when you're sick. Please do not impose yesterday's expectation on today's instrument. We are people, we are humans, so day after day, day to day, we feel different. We are different. So just be in the moment and notice what's actually there and what's not there and respond to that. Again, no judgment. This is just where you are. This is just a fact of being human. So please don't expect what you could do yesterday or last week on today's instrument, especially if you're sick. Compassion, self-care, take care of yourself first.